Have you heard about No Nut November? Perhaps you're curious, or maybe you're participating and need some insights. Either way, welcome to a judgment-free zone where we'll discuss this phenomenon in detail. No Nut November is a global event challenging participants to abstain from ejaculation for the entire month of November. It's a riveting topic that delves into the power of self-control, combating addictions, and the science behind it all, specifically the dopamine trap. Ever wondered why you can't stop scrolling through social media, or why you crave junk food even when you're not hungry? It's all connected to the dopamine trap. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and reward, often leading to a cycle of addictive behaviors. It's like a siren's call, luring us in with the promise of instant gratification. Modern conveniences like fast food and unlimited internet access only serve to amplify this effect, creating a perpetual cycle that's hard to break. However, don't despair, there's hope. To regain control over your life, we must first understand the dopamine trap. Let's delve deeper. Scene script. No Nut November, it's a term we often come across, but what exactly is it? Where does it originate from, and what purpose does it serve? Let's dissect this. No Nut November is a challenge that emerged on the internet, specifically on Reddit, and it has since become an annual tradition for many. The premise is simple, if demanding. Participants pledge to abstain from ejaculation, also colloquially referred to as nutting, for the entire month of November. This challenge targets the dopamine release associated with sexual activity, which is a potent source of pleasure. It's a key player in the brain's reward system, signaling that something is enjoyable and worth doing again. As we progress through No Nut November, the temptation to succumb to immediate gratification increases, making the challenge even tougher. But it's not just about self-control. No Nut November aims to raise awareness about the potential ill effects of overindulgence in sexual activities, particularly excessive pornography consumption and masturbation, and promotes healthier habits, self-discipline, and even productivity. So where does the difficulty lie? Well, the problem arises when we start to rely too heavily on activities that give us a quick dopamine hit, like sexual activities. The instant gratification we receive from these activities can lead to a vicious cycle. We start to crave these quick fixes more and more, and other activities that might be good for us in the long run, but don't provide an immediate reward, can start to seem less appealing. This is the challenge that No Nut November poses. It forces us to break free from the dopamine trap. It's like we're pushing against the loop, continually resisting the allure of quick hits of dopamine. Now that we understand what No Nut November is, its origins and purpose, and the challenge it presents, let's delve into how it affects our daily lives. No Nut November isn't just a trending internet challenge. It's a topic of heated debate, sparking varied opinions and perspectives. Take a moment to consider your own opinion on the matter. Some argue that it's a beneficial exercise in self-discipline, a chance to resist the constant bombardment of sexual stimuli we encounter daily. They claim that abstaining from this dopamine-triggering activity for a month can help individuals gain better control over their urges and even improve their mental and physical health. On the other hand, there are those that see No Nut November as a futile and problematic concept. They argue that it perpetuates shame and guilt around a natural, healthy human act, potentially leading to psychological stress. Critics also point out that it can enforce unrealistic expectations, as the idea of abstinence does not necessarily equate to self-control. Perhaps you find yourself on the fence, intrigued by the potential benefits but cautious of the potential drawbacks. The discussion around Nut November is a clear example of how different viewpoints can shape our understanding of an issue. It's not just about following a trend. Even seemingly harmless internet challenges can have significant implications. Recognizing these differing perspectives is key to forming your own informed stance. But how exactly do we navigate this complex topic? Escaping the ensnaring grip of the dopamine trap might seem like an uphill battle, but remember, it's not an insurmountable task. The power lies within you to make conscious, mindful decisions. Delving into the psychology behind overcoming dopamine-driven behaviors will help us understand this better. For starters, the importance of self-awareness cannot be overstated. The scientific concept of metacognition, thinking about our thinking, is crucial here. Identify the activities that elicit an excessive dopamine release, be it compulsive social media scrolling, marathon television sessions, or succumbing to the allure of sweet treats. Acknowledge that these are the pitfalls of immediate gratification. This discipline's role comes to the forefront. Science equates this to resisting instant pleasure to reap long-term benefits, a concept also known as delayed gratification. It might seem like a challenge, but remember, discipline is likened to a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Hence, embark on the journey of strengthening your discipline muscle today. Now, let's discuss the significance of making mindful choices. Rather than giving into the dopamine rush, choose activities that facilitate a balanced dopamine release. Physical exercise, pursuing a hobby, or meditating are excellent choices. Not only do these activities provide a healthy dopamine dose, they also enhance your life in myriad ways. It's important to remember the psychological principle of baby steps. Don't attempt to transform your entire lifestyle all at once. If you're hooked on social media, start by trimming your screen time by 10 minutes each day. If you're prone to overeating, try substituting one unhealthy snack with a healthier alternative. Small, incremental changes are more manageable and less daunting. Moreover, it's crucial to remember that setbacks are a part of the process. Don't berate yourself if you slip up. Instead, view it as a learning opportunity. Analyze what triggered the setback and devise a strategy to sidestep it in the future. Lastly, don't forget to celebrate your victories, no matter how minuscule they seem. Each time you resist a dopamine trap, you're progressing towards a healthier, more fulfilling life. Applaud your efforts, for self-love is a powerful antidote to the dopamine trap. Remember, the journey to liberating yourself from the dopamine trap is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making consistent choices that contribute to a healthier and more fulfilling life. We've embarked on a journey to understand the dopamine trap, its impact on our lives, and the strategies we can use to combat it. It's now time to take this understanding and put it to work in our everyday lives. Keep in mind, the dopamine trap is a cunning adversary that lures us into a cycle of immediate pleasure, frequently undermining our long-term aspirations and joy. But by employing the strategies we've discussed today, self-awareness, discipline, and deliberate decision-making, you can triumph over this obstacle. You possess the capability to transform your life, to liberate yourself from cycles that have ceased to benefit you. Start small, maintain consistency, and over time, you'll witness a transformation. As we wrap up, we encourage you to think critically about the dopamine trap and the role it may play in your life. This is not just about accepting what we've shared, but about the concept, making decisions based on your understanding and applying them to your personal experiences. We invite you to share your thoughts, your skepticisms, and your experiences in the comments section. Every step you take towards understanding and overcoming the dopamine trap, a step towards a healthier, happier you. You're not alone in this exploration. With awareness and continuous effort, you can break free from the dopamine trap. We respectfully ask you to engage with us, like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content, to a healthier, happier, and more conscious you.